can only be rented out.
Oh,
So,
no, there are no condo certs. They're all beyond that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I
no
didn't know
condo
what you
certs,
said.
yeah.
Okay. And is there any, like, you know, how
We,
we have
it's 31.
I think it's this one here, the 7, actually, the one that's half open, I think it's this one.
Oh, okay. It might be that. It is.
Yeah.
You can get.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, if I don't get 10% return, I don't wanna buy it. Well, then don't buy it, okay? So again, realistic numbers and being able to explain to a client, if you want any more information, Richard, I work with Richard, and I can tell you, James can tell you, Denise, I've had people that I've talked to, they didn't go with me. And you wanna know something? 6 months later, they're calling and say, you know what, the way you treated me and the things you did for me, I've gone and inspected units for them. Why? Inspectors here in Las Vegas, I've had no less than 6 home inspectors almost blow up a cell because they said, there's no furnace, there's no air conditioning in the
That's not
unit.
gonna
These are boiler systems down in the basement. There's a motor, okay, it's a fan, but they literally have told the buyer, we're recommending you don't buy because we couldn't find the air conditioning or the heater. That's because they're used to doing residential. So again, I've had more agents say, will you at least go and look at the unit for me? And I am a firm believer, if I treat someone great and with respect, whether they use me or not, at some point they'll call me back. And I can't tell you how many owners have done that. And the agent has been the first one to go, oh, Rich, you know, guess who called me? They want to go with you now. That's great, and I don't ever say I told you so, because it is their choice, right? You have choices to make, but again, the expectations of your buyer. You know, if you have somebody who thinks that they're gonna make a bucket full of money, not gonna happen. Not in today's market, but here's where the rubber hits the ground. This is landlocked. The location of this property in the 3 towers, there will never be another Condo-Hotel property built here in Las Vegas,
Cost too much.
okay? It just cost prohibitive, okay? The fact that the A Stadium is being built, and by the way, the plans are, the walkway, there's going to be an automated, just like when you came from MGM to Signature, the people mover, I call them flat escalators. They're gonna have that going from MGM directly to the ballpark. They're then building an extension that's gonna even be like a bigger tram, a mini tram, that goes all the way to where Mandalay Bay is and crosses over to, so they can get to Allegiant Stadium. The plans here, over the next 5 years, this is why this property, 1,700 units, and every one of these units sold. Every one of them. James said, residential-wise, there's over 300 permanent residents here at Signature between the 3 towers. 10 years ago, maybe 100. At the beginning, 0.
And one guy owns like 38 units.
Yeah.
The mayor.
Yeah. So the reality of this is why you want to be able to tell a good story and you're not bullshitting them. Just look in the media. Look and see what's happening. The Knights sell out every game. The Raiders sell out every game. Look, the Aces did so well and led the MWBA in attendance at the Mandalay Bay Center that now they play over at T-Mobile.
Some of the games.
They will be permanently going over there.
So we're gonna,
It's amazing. So when you have that kind of story to tell, you're not bullshitting people. You're saying this is what this market is becoming, and it's always been the #1 destination place in the world, and that's not going to change.
43 million visitors a year.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap downstairs. I'm gonna finish it up downstairs by talking about a buyer profile, how to show properly, and then how to sell properly. And then any questions you have, I will answer. I also have a renovated 1-bedroom corner unit in this building, and then I have a studio unit in Tower 3 that's a traditional. So anybody who wants to see that, I'll hand you the keys, okay? Okay, but one quick story. So down below, so this is called the bowling alley. Very, very coveted. I sold the unit on the other side and it was a really nice older couple from Oakland. The wife and the son were over there, and the husband was standing over here, and he pointed down to that pool right there, and he goes, "What is that?" I go, "That's the topless pool." And he goes, "I don't care what my wife says, we're buying it."
James, I told you, there's no bullshit. In Tower One,
Check.
some of these corner units,
Closing gifts look productive.
I've had owners that keep in their owner's closet a telescope and binoculars, because back in the day, it's not topless anymore, but I'm, from 2007 to about 2018, 2019.